Okay, this is a street via Panama, and I was always interested in these very beautiful trees that line the street.
Okay, now I try to find a place that I can stay away from noises and the traffic. Although the place has to be something that I can look at and enjoy. You see that pretty beautiful background here between the houses, the trees, and the green trees. But the area is a little bit problematic. You'll see that the grass has just been mowed, so there's a lot of insects here. You don't notice it right away, but this is something you have to pay attention to. Okay. What I'm really looking for is that contrast of color there, that purple and green, and I'm not quite satisfied with this particular position. I'm going to try to get a little bit closer, see what happens.
Now I'm on the other side of these trees. I can see the lane, but this is definitely not a good position because the light is coming into my face, and so the shadows are going to change a lot, and I'm not going to have the chance to really see the light on the objects as much as I'm going to see the light in my face. This is definitely not a good position. Not in the morning. This could be maybe in the afternoon.
Okay, I'm totally frustrated now because I've circled around the trees trying to get the trees as the subject matter, and I haven't been able to find that. So now I've come back to the street, and of course I wouldn't want to paint here. I'm in the middle of the traffic, so I'm going to go back to the car and look for another place.
Okay, this is what I was looking for. And look at this tree. I want to paint this tree. And all of a sudden the background breaks, and I see in the background this beautiful villa. And so now I'm totally attracted to painting this.
When you decide on a place, there are many factors that you should think about. Things that I usually think about: the place. Do I want to stay here for a couple of hours, maybe 3, maybe 4? Is it comfortable? You need to decide exactly where you're going to put your easel. And if I move 3 yards to the right, 3 yards to the left, it's going to change the way that I see this. And so I need to spend a little bit of time looking exactly at the relationships between the 3 planes. Okay, I've got a very interesting foreground because this shadow is probably going to remain. I'm going to have this for the major part of the time. I have the tree, the willow, which is going to be the main part of this painting, really, the main challenge, and then breaking off into a middle and background that is together. What I'm really looking for is an idea of 3 dimensions. I want a clear foreground, something happening in the middle ground and the background, and if I can get all 3 of those planes very clearly identified with objects, tree, building, shadow, things like that, then I know that I'm going to have an interesting composition, at least in terms of 3 dimensions.
Here's where I'm standing. I'm in the middle of basically a bunch of trees. You can hear the birds chirping and singing around me. And so I think this is a very, very nice place to make a painting. And As you can see from the results, the painting is done.